So is it you got to play 5 snaps or you had to play 5 snaps?
Got to. I mean, it's always good to feel a game-like environment. Obviously, we're at home, but even like crowd noise and stuff, and dealing with communication and all that. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care how many snaps it is. Whatever they tell me to do, I'm doing. So.
Is it hard this time of year? Like, camp, the camp part is kind of done, but you're still a couple weeks away from the opener. Is this kind of like a, focus-wise, like a kind of challenging in-between time? Like, how do you kind of handle this time right now?
Well, training camp being done, that it's not here. Yeah, so it might be in a lot of other places, but it's not here. That's just kind of how it's always been with Coach Payton. And yeah, I mean, it's not a lie. Like, it's definitely harder to come out here as you keep going through preseason games, and then we're in full pads and we're hitting each other. But that's kind of what's built the culture here, and it's kind of what we are used to and expect. So it's really nothing different from what we've experienced in the past.
Adam, as a vet in the room, seeing Caleb Lowe and everything, like what's your conversation with him, or what's the room's conversation with him? Just, as far as pointers, but also kind of lifting a kid like that up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that he's just a rookie. He's played 50 whatever snaps in college. So it's kind of like, he obviously realizes the mistakes and he needs to, but also like during the game, it's like we just got to move on. Because it's going to affect the next play and the next play. And then if you do that, you might build some bad snaps. And he had a really good stretch of plays after, I think it was the false start when we were going in, and then he came back and had 2 really great plays. So yeah, it's just adversity and how much he's faced of that in football, who knows, but he's getting a feel of it now, and that's a good thing.
We saw Evan Ingram take that pass 58 yards. Is that what you got a glimpse of during practice over the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, for sure. And to be honest, that's not even what I've been most impressed. Like, that was he was just open. Like, it was the design of the play. Like, I've seen, from my perspective, way better plays of him being one-on-one and just completely demolishing whoever he's been going against. Just the way he moves, how twitchy he is, it's really impressive. And I've said it before, but I've only seen one other person move like that. So at the tight end position. So yeah, he's been unbelievable.
I was just saying that Nate Atkins is going to get a lot of attention from fans, maybe, but in the locker room and across the league, there's a lot of respect for what he does. How did he kind of bring that up on you?
Yeah, I think versatility, because he can play fullback as well. And then obviously he's been a 4-core special teamer, kind of on and off his first year with being inactive, but last year he was, 4-core guy, special teams, doing a lot of space blocking. We can also, put him in line, so he's just versatile. And yeah, I mean, I love having him in the room. He's one of my good friends on the team. And it's cool too. I love being, same with Lucas Kroll. I was with him in New Orleans. I love being with guys from when they start until now, and you kind of get to help with the transformation and stuff. So yeah, he's been great, and he does deserve the respect that he gets.
What are a couple areas of your offense that you've already seen are much better than past?
I mean, I think being solid at quarterback, not even just obviously having continuity, but how he's so in command now, and he's kind of talking about things that he likes, things that he doesn't, and he has a lot more control over that. And then I'd say run game for sure. Obviously, that's been an emphasis with everything we've done, and I mean, we've been drilling the hell out of it. So, which is why we've been in pads, so that we can, simulate it as best we can. So I think those are the 2 areas probably we've progressed the most, and definitely are looking to see progression from.
Adam, when you got wide-ups that clearly want to help in the run game, like Pat Bryant and Troy blocking on Evans passing a little bit, when you got those guys out on the edge committed, how much more enjoyable does that make the whole approach to the run game?
Yeah, I mean, it turns the 4-yard runs into 8-yard runs, into 12-yard runs. Now you have a receiver on the body that's tackling whoever the running back is, and now he can run through that tackle maybe, or whatever the case is. It's also just a mentality thing. You've seen it kind of like San Francisco always has that. They always have guys who are putting their face in there, getting safeties and everything like that, and they block hard as hell, no matter who it is. The Lions are the same way, and those teams run the ball really well. There's a reason. So we can game plan whatever we want, but if you don't have guys on the outside, that perimeter block, you're explosive, they're gone. And then you're living with 3.7 yards a carry in a game or something like that, you know? So it's definitely a huge deal, and I know it's been an emphasis for them in their room, and we've seen it progress.
Incorporating wide zone into the blocking, how do you feel that transition has gone over the course of the last few months?
I think it's been great, and I think it's been such an emphasis, and I know personally I spent a lot of time on that in the offseason because that is one of the harder things to do at tight end is just to open up and run and trust your landmark on these, you know, big Sam linebackers that usually are bigger and stronger than you. It's not a lie. You're playing the best. They're making $40 million a year. It's just how it is. So I think it's at every position. Receivers understanding their rules, tight ends trusting landmarks and sprinting off the ball. And then, I mean, interior-wise, from tackle to tackle, we've always been pretty good. I know they've had some stuff to work on as well. But yeah, I mean, the progression of it's been great, and we're calling it and we're running it. It's not a, hey, let's focus on this all off season, and then we get to games, preseason or whatever, and it's like, oh, we're not really calling it. We're kind of, you know, doing the same thing we always have done in the run game. So it's good to see that. Obviously, Coach Payton trusted it as well, which is a huge deal because he is the play caller. So, yeah, it's been awesome, and it'll help the offense for sure.